Hey guys, it's Emma here and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you had a great festive time. I've still got my little tree up here, so I figured I would use it for this video. So this is my recent read slash favourite read for December. So as always, I'll just go into my Goodreads app here and read off what I read and how I kind of read it or how I came about having it. So the first thing I read was one of my partner's comics. It's called The Rift. And then on Kindle Unlimited, I found a few Christmassy books. So I read a few of Kindle books this last month. So the first one I read was The Damned Season. Next thing I read was another of my partner's comics. It's Joker Harley Criminal Sanity. Then another Kindle Unlimited Christmas book called The Christmas Countdown. Another Kindle Unlimited Christmas book is The Bleak Midwinter and Other Christmas Horror Stories. Then another comic of my partner's collection, Grim Fairy Tales Volumes 1 and 2. And then I read one of the books from my Christmas book advent calendar. I've had those videos going up on the channel, so they're all done now, and this one was set around Christmas, so I figured I'll read this in December. So it was Kiss of Evil. And then another comic in our collection here, CSI Dying in the Gutters, because I used to watch that show all the time. So then there's a comic and it's set at Comic-Con, so that's kind of cool. Another Kindle Unlimited book here, 8-Bit Christmas. And then the last Kindle Unlimited book I think I read that's Christmassy, The Little Christmas House. And then the last book I read, and I finished just on New Year's Eve, made sure to finish it before midnight, was Hannibal. That one was basically borrowed from my mom because she's just bought them all on Kindle, so she's given me the physical book. So I had the hardcover of Hannibal to read. So that is everything I read in December. There were quite a few things I liked, quite a few things that I gave 4 stars to. I never really give anything 5 stars on Goodreads. I'm a bit weird in rating things. I've only just started doing it this last year, putting star ratings on. I don't write reviews or anything, but yeah, there were a few that I really enjoyed. There was a few good Christmas ones, and Hannibal was great as well, so honourable mention to those. But after thinking about it a bit more and just the experiences I had with the books, I'm going to give 8-Bit Christmas the favourite read and recommendation for this month. It's on Kindle Unlimited if you have it. If not, I don't think it will be too expensive on Kindle or, paperback or something. Probably get it from your library. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Obviously it's Christmassy. But I'd also just recently watched the movie they've made that's based on this book. So I actually saw the movie first. I didn't know it was based on a book until I was watching the credits at the end, and it said based on a book by this guy, and I was like, oh my god, I have to look this up. So I looked it up, and luckily enough it was on Kindle Unlimited, so I just chucked it on my Kindle and started reading basically the next few days. And I really enjoyed it. It was hilarious. I know a lot of people will prefer to read a book before they watch the movie, or watch a show, read a book before watching the show it's based on, things like that. But I have found with a few things that I have read that I actually think I preferred it having watched the thing first, because then I can see the characters in my head, especially if it sticks quite close to the book. So like Game of Thrones, I tried that really late, I got into the show really late. But I finally gave it a go and I watched it all. Some of it was better than others, but anyway, everyone has their opinions about that. But then I started reading the books afterwards and I really enjoyed them, and I think part of it was because I could see the characters in my head. So it was the same with this. It kept quite close to the book, but there were other things in there that they didn't put in the movie, so it wasn't like, oh, I know all this, I've read it all, I've seen it all in the movie. There obviously are other bits that they didn't put in the movie, and it made me laugh out loud a few times, which doesn't happen a lot. Same as I mentioned in one of my previous recent reads, favourite read videos, that books have made me jump with a scary bit. This made me laugh out loud, and yeah, those things don't happen a lot, so it's noticeable. I remember that. But yeah, I just found it really, really funny. As I say, watch the movie as well if you can, because it's really good. I think it just came out this past year for Christmas. So yeah, 8-Bit Christmas is my favourite read. That's the one I'm recommending to you to read if you're not bothered about reading a Christmas book in January or whenever you end up watching this, or hey, you can just keep an eye on it and read it in December this year. But yeah, that is it for this one, guys. I would definitely recommend that book because I absolutely loved it. But any comments, pop them down below, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time, guys. Bye!